I was told to say that this is a manly plate of nachos, but I know a whole lot of chicks that could throw this down in San Diego. And the reason why is because it's fresh ingredients, it's blue chips, and it's tasty as... It's really good. Guys, today I'm making something that Mexico has turned into a delicacy. Okay, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but we're gonna make some awesome nachos today. And come here and check this out. We have our avocado, we have red onion, tomato, banana peppers, a little bit of chipotle, some cilantro, and then we have our cheeses and a little bit of, what is this? Chives. Fresh out of the garden chives, green onions, and we're gonna make some delicious nachos with it. And the first thing we're gonna start off with is blue chips because, well, I mean, it just elevates your game a little bit. I have a foil lined pan here that we're gonna go right in on. And this is gonna be a small portion, you know, just like a 13 by 9 pan because it's just for me and I don't like to share. So that's what we're gonna do. Blue chips. This is so easy. I mean, it's so quick. I'm putting the cheddar cheese on. I'm going in with some pepper jack. And then I got two kinds of pepper jack actually because the second one is a little bit stronger, I found. And so I want a little bit more of that pepper flavor in my cheese. And when that melts across these chips, come on, it's gonna be delicious. All right, so this is a good start. And I'm gonna reserve a little bit of that cheese simply because I want it back on top after I finish dressing it, right? From here, I'm gonna go with my onions. And I know a lot of people would wait to put their onions on until the end, but I want them to warm up just a little bit and that releases a little bit more of that flavor. And then I want my chipotle on and use your fingers. I mean, they're nachos, right? We're not a Michelin star restaurant around here yet. Okay, here we go. And then that chipotle is going right on and right on everything. So this is a good start. From here, I'm popping it into a 350-degree oven, and while that's working, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna work my black beans, which are gonna go on next. All right, I'm gonna clean up, check this in the oven, and I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, so it's been, I don't know, like 4 or 5 minutes. Whoa, I had them on at 350, and they came along really well, but I wanted them to brown just a little bit more, and you can see some of them got a little bit more brown than the others. But that's okay. You know why? Because I threw it on broiler and sometimes you get impatient. But that's okay. My mouth's watering. I can smell the corn that has been it's developing that flavor, that blue corn. And then the onions, the chipotle, that cheese, everything is just, I can smell it so nice. Your blue chips are gonna be a little less salty. So I like to hit it right on top of the cheese before I start dressing. But before I do that, I gotta grab the beans. Because I put the black beans on while I was waiting, and these are really straightforward. They're just Bush's black beans, right? And they look delicious. The only thing I did to these was add a little bit of salt, a little bit of red pepper flake, and they're going right on top. And you can see I didn't drain them because I wanted that brine, the juice, the bean leavings, if you will. What is that called? What is that? It's not a brine, it's just I don't want to say bean juice, but it's kind of bean juice. Either way, I'm sorry. But the black beans are on. Now we're gonna go back in with the rest of that cheese because that's gonna help melt it. The heat from the beans, the heat from the chips, going right on. And still I'm gonna reserve just a little bit of it for post-dressing. All right, from here, this is where it starts to get a little bit interesting because I know most of you have had taco salad and that's effectively what this is gonna be because I'm going in with a little bit of lettuce right on top. And then what's next? This Chipotle Ranch. Okay. Some people might think this is an abomination, but I'm excited about it, man, because it's going to bring a lot of flavor and it's just a little bit of hit. And the reason I'm only doing half is because I also have avocado ranch. And this is going to be awesome too. So in case I do decide to share, we have two options, which is pretty unlikely. But avocado ranch, chipotle ranch, ranch it up, man. It's a happy day when you have two options for ranch. Next going in, I'm gonna drop in just a few more of those red onions because I want the crunch. I want a little bit more of that taste. I'm going in with banana peppers because I love the flavor of banana peppers. They are amazing. They're really hard to keep actually here in the kitchen because people are always getting into them. Next, beautiful red tomatoes that I diced a little bit earlier. Boom. A little more cilantro, or the cilantro, I should say. Golly, look at this thing just developing. All right, now it's all over my hands. Good thing I have a towel. While I'm talking about this, you know what's a really interesting fact is that in Mexico, that is getting everywhere. Is that in Mexico, when people were playing cards and poker back in the old West, that they would use the nachos to actually mark the cards. And this is kind of a little known fact that I just made up. And they would take the red to mark like hearts and diamonds, or they would take the beans to mark the other cards. And then they would use two fingers for face cards. And, you know, I mean, a lot of people got shot and killed over it, but at the same time, it's pretty interesting. Yeah. Sour cream's next. And grab this guy. Don't be shy with sour cream. It adds a really nice freshness. Couple of dollops. And if you're a Daisy fan, do a dollop. What's next on here? Oh, we got these guys. A little bit of the onions and whatever's left, man. A little bit more cheese. I think that's about it. I was thinking about putting some of this green sauce on it, but I decided to change my mind because I think we're really well dressed. The only thing we really have left to do is drop in the avocado, which I pre-scored. So, you know, it's not going to be really, like, it's not guacamole. It's just, I had an extra avocado. So I decided to use it. And I am using both. I didn't think I was going to. I thought I was going to save you some, but I'm using both. Look at that. Boom. And from there, where are we at? I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let me move this out of the way. That's Vimo's Nachos. Blue chip and lots of love. Now, avocado, caramel. And what is this? Oh, the chipotle ranch. There's so many flavors on the banana peppers. The banana peppers in here. What's cool about it is there's this juxtaposition of hot and cold. Hot cheese, hot chips. You're getting the spice. You're getting the tomato. You're getting the crunch of the lettuce. The crunch of the onions. And then the coolness of the sour cream. Man, try this at home. It's pretty amazing. All right, guys. So, for more incredible recipes like this, as incredible as you think they are, Blue Chip Nachos. I'm really excited for you guys to try it, but I really want you to subscribe because I love to share these things with you. Over the last 25 years being in the restaurant industry, I just love everything that I've been able to learn from amazing chefs, amazing cooks across the country and across the world. So anyway, these are my nachos, and I can't wait to see your version of them. Subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video.